Testing, 1, 2, 3. We are live, back at it again, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the live stream, part 5 of the playthrough of Destiny, of what we're doing today. And welcome. That's basically what I have to say. Enjoy the rest of this video. Oh, Destiny 2 Upgraded Edition is now 33% off. The full cinematic story, join other guardians, and challenging co-op missions. Okay, I don't really care about that, but thank you very much for the upsell. Thank you very much for triggering my upsell. That was very wrong. I probably should not have said that like that. But we're going to set our destination. We've unlocked a new location, though. Ishtar Sink, Venus. A Stranger's Call. But before we get that, we get to do that. We have a quest, ladies and gentlemen. We have a quest that we need to do on the moon. Then we're gonna launching in 3, 2, 1, action. Let's get going back to the moon, back at it again. The reason why, well, actually, in the last video, I had noticed that we had a quest that we needed to do for the moon. Actually, we needed to go to the moon, and I was like, oh well, I'm not gonna extend the time frame because we always have an hour whenever we live stream, for some reason, because I feel like the content shouldn't be bigger than an hour. I actually want to know how far can I get within an hour, so that's why the hourly caps are there, and that's why I have hourly caps on my videos. So we just received a message, actually. I'm not sure exactly, from a warlock, and it was telling us.
But it's further in the Hellmouth than anywhere.
Oh my God, my DualShock battery is low. What should I do? Should I change my DualShock battery? Boom, there goes the dynamite. And today I actually just wanted to talk about jobs again in general. If you don't know, I'm going to tell you a little story about where I live. Oh no, I'm getting attacked. Headshot. I'm going to tell you a little bit of story about where I live. I live in Canada, more specifically in Montreal. And if you've been hearing a lot in the news lately, and hopefully this video reaches some people and a lot of people that I have inside of my friends list or the subscriber count that I get. But in general, if you have been listening to the news lately, we're searching for jobs. Yeah, there's a huge job count that needs to be filled off, and there's a lot of demand, and apparently the joke is because everybody decided to go in arts and crafts during their college days, or some of us did decide to go to college, or some of us are just trying to make it on YouTube and are still living in their parents' basements. Not for me though. I do this for fun, actually. I do YouTube for fun. I don't have any sponsors yet, hopefully soon, but I mean, for those people who do think that they can get serious, I mean, I wouldn't say that you're gonna get viral instantly. I wouldn't say that you're going to get viral instantly. I say it's going to take some time, a lot of time, especially. Oh god, I'm getting attacked behind. They didn't die? I thought they died. Wow, I thought they actually died. And we can't get this. Special weapons is full. Let's go see our special weapons. Let's go see our special weapons. Heavy weapons. That's it? That's all our heavy weapons? Oh no, those are our special weapons. 55, 45. Sniper rifle. I'm not very good with sniper rifles. Fusion rifle, fusion rifle. let's get rid of the fusion rifles. So as I was saying and talking about jobs loss, is that especially in the for example, if you're working as a in the medical industry, for example, there's a lot of jobs in demand for nurses, beneficiary help, which is essentially taking care of the elderly, or elderly care. I think that's the word we call it in English. I guess that's the word we could call it in English, because in French it's préposé aux bénéficiaires, and or doctors in general. We used to have a lot of demand for doctors, but nowadays it's really much more than that. It's a demand for more people. Oh no, I'm out of weapons. Okay, well. Yeah, I missed. Not anymore. So, it used to be that there was a huge demand for just doctors in general. Here in Quebec, we're still in need of doctors, but now in the news it just basically went to from doctors to, oh, every single industry needs a job.
If I translated these
There's a huge demand for people in the job market.
Sounds like an opportunity.
And they don't know why. They're trying to figure it out. Is it because that kids these days, like I was saying, don't want to work? Is it because they're just because they didn't go to college enough? And one of the things that they're trying to do with that is get immigrants they're running away from me. I'm gonna die. Probably gonna die here. Hopefully I could still keep my train of thoughts and not lose it. I think I was talking about what they were doing to remedy this situation, and one of the remedies that they decided to use that the government decided to do is, one of them that they're working on right now is seeing what they can do
These tunnels go on for miles.
to get.
We'll never explore them all.
Oh, is this Crota? Is this the Temple of Crota? That's the Temple of
I don't
Crota.
even want to know what they're keeping down there.
That's the Temple of Crota. But aside from that, one of the things that they're talking about in Congress right now, in our political spectrum, is to do a reform on the immigration policy to allow immigrants to easily come into the country and fill the gaps that we have in these jobs, which is a good thing actually. Because we're at a point here where it's not, oh, they took our jobs kind of situation, even though that one day it might be the case. Actually, it might be the case that because young people couldn't and didn't want to work, they might have to get immigrants to fill in these gaps, and that's a good thing, but also a bad thing at the same time. You don't want to have immigrants filling in too much of the gaps. And what I mean by that is, for example, for example, jobs where it's syndicated, like for example, teachers. Don't want to have too much of those. Too much people coming into the country and then filling in those gaps. But if there's a need to, why not do it? Why not? Because again, I'm talking positively here about immigrants. Don't get me wrong. And one of the things they were talking about on the news was filling in the gaps for uh-oh. Give me a little bit of concentration here. Wow, he didn't do anything. He could have shot us. The AI is so bad in this game. I feel like we are completely not dying because of the AI. It should be a lot more harder, especially at level 9. The summoning pits. But I don't think we should be in here. I think we should have followed the ocean storms, Earth's moon. Yeah, I think we should have followed that triangle. So where was I talking about? Well, I think I lost. I might have lost my train of thought, but I think I was talking mostly about the way that they were trying to fill in these gaps of the inside of the job market, and one of them.
These Fallen are just as crazy as we are.
And one of the ways they were trying to do that, give me a second, because this is a no spawning zone. I don't want a repeat of what happened last time. And just like dying in the middle of the raid. These are basically raids. We're inside of a dungeon, a huge dungeon on the moon, so and I'm also sick, by the way. I haven't told you guys. If my voice sounds different, that's because I am sick right now. I'm completely sick. Oh no, it fell in the pit. Oh, we can't get in there. That sucks. Boom. Dynamite goes down. Ah, there's a wizard. Boom. Wow, you can actually cancel your jump if you, let me try that. Can you jump cancel? Yeah, you can jump cancel. Oh my god, that's incredible. I don't think that was intended. Oh. And you just go directly to them. Ah. Crap, I wasn't able to do it. Well, that's a pretty new discovery that I did. You just kind of go through them. Towards them, actually. This feels like something out of a Ripley movie. We're going down like really downstream, and I completely lost my train of thoughts about the job market. But yeah, they were the way that they were talking about, and that they were saying that they were filling these jobs on the job market. And I'll just take some time to just appreciate.
Find a way through.
To appreciate what exactly this whole tunnel and this whole base. This is a magnificent level design, by the way, that I'm praising here. Magnificent level design from the from the creators, I have nothing but positivity to say. Boom. Boom. And you just go directly to them. Oh no. There's one more. Uh-oh. That's an ogre? That's what they call it. Okay, interesting. Well, we want to have the high ground. And there goes the dynamite on the ogre. Boom. There are some more enemies right over there. And yeah, magnificent level design from here. I'll probably come back to my train of thoughts once we finish this whole expedition, this whole Indiana Jones expedition. And if you don't know who Indiana Jones is, well, you're probably too young for this channel. Boom. Dynamite goes down. What are they doing? Oh, they were praying. Oh, we're stopping their praying session in order to wouldn't you feel bad if these guys actually had families? I mean, that they're trying to invade.
Let me out under the shrine. I'll look for a weakness.
That they're trying to like invade oh, hello. The ghost is gonna try to hack the
Tethered to a power far beyond the edge of this.
He's gonna try to hack.
If I just find a way to break the link. Let's just hope we don't get sucked into some trans-dimensional vortex.
Oh, now you broke the fourth wall. You shouldn't be saying that, Peter Dinklage. Because this is what's gonna happen. We're gonna get more enemies to destroy. Deploy ghost, wait for enemies, and uh-oh. That's just a more gigantic enemy. Uh-oh. Where is he? Where is Sadak, destroyer of enemies? He should be somewhere where he can't get us in here. They made him too big. They made him too big to enter the, oh, there's a wizard. They made the boss fight too big to enter,
It's weakened. Destroy it.
They made him too big to enter, like, tight spots. it's weakened to destroy it. Do I attack that? Oh, okay, we attack that. Ooh. Mission complete.
We severed
What
their connection.
a
The shrine, it was communing with
nice.
their god or king.
Their god or king
Not
is dead.
anymore. Whatever it is, it's still out there.
Oh, so we still have more work to do on the moon. I think we have more work to do on the moon. So back to what I was saying, the way that they were trying to fill in these gaps for these jobs is by getting immigrants. And you were seeing on the news that they were filling in jobs that young people didn't want to do. Like, for example, in the restoration business, they were trying to have they had more cooks that were immigrants. They had cashiers. They had, what else is an entry level job? Cooks, cashiers, cleaners that were immigrants, and that's a good thing, because you want, whenever you escape, not escape, but I mean whenever you leave your country and come into a better country, it's for better opportunities, right? It's for active reload. Reloading this weapon after a kill guarantees a damage bonus for a short time. Okay. Well, let's do that. And let me just get a few nose is leaking, so I want to put a few wipes inside of my nose so that it stops leaking. But aside from that, so back to what I was saying, it's a good thing because they come here and then their kids have better opportunities, so that the kids can go to school and then get better jobs in the fields that need more help. There's a truth to the fact that there's a lot of graphic designers out there. Like, the art industry is overly saturated with artists. It's overly saturated with Old Russia Earth. What is this? Devil's Lair. Okay, I don't want to do that. But what we will do is go to Venus. This is our first level 10 Venus. Venus launch. We get to go there, and like I was saying, it's a good thing because their kids get to go to school and fill in the gaps for the jobs that are needed. Like, I think one of the gap that needed to be filled was the pharmaceutical industry. We need pharmacists, we need engineers, and the art industry was completely filled out. Being an artist these days is overly saturated. That's why again, like I said, I don't do YouTube because I want to get YouTube famous. I do YouTube because it's fun, you know, I want to have fun while doing YouTube. I'm not working towards a goal. And wow, Venus, I thought Venus was a gaseous planet. Not a gaseous planet, gaseous planet. But a planet that had a huge atmosphere that you couldn't enter, or was that, no? I think no, that's Venus. That is definitely Venus. Yeah, with rain and everything. Yeah, okay, this is definitely Venus because they were telling us. I thought we were told that Venus couldn't have vegetation. These are lies. Venus should not look like this. Venus should actually look like it shouldn't look like this. It should look more terrible than this. It should actually have skies in the cities in the sky, because of the atmosphere that can crush us apparently, or that its rain is also deadly. Essentially, this is target practice for Apex Legends. If you've been watching my channel, I'm a very big fan of Apex Legends. And the last question, I think it would be, what would you do to stop the job gaps that we have, so that it doesn't become essentially we took our jobs, they took our jobs situation. Well, have the people that didn't go to college actually experience college. Have them go back to school and make the path a lot easier for them to get into certain fields where it's really crucial. Like, I know that one of the fields that they had, which was the plastic industry, they needed plastic workers. So what they did was very interesting. They went into the outskirts. Did we get a new sparrow?
Some war machines called the Vex. Indestructible, relentless, supremely intelligent.
Okay, so they went ahead and to the countryside, and they told these youngsters that they were going to get paid through a program, so that they can go to school and learn a trade, which was a trade in the plastic industry. To be a plastic technician or working in a factory. Like, I know it doesn't sound that doesn't sound like a wow, like a holy cow job. Yeah, so I know it doesn't sound like a wow job whenever I say that, but it does help getting people from the countryside. You know, all of these things help in order to, and I think it's not that. Also, it's not a problem of young people don't like to work these days, because at the end of the day, it might end up becoming, well, there were jobs available, but you guys never took them. You never took the opportunities to take these jobs, which could be, oh, Vex. So these are the Vex that they were talking about. We also faced these guys on Earth, if you remember. What I hate about being sick is sneezing. Is wanting to sneeze, but you never actually sneeze. That, but I do. Oh, again. Taking Hobgoblin. Oh wow, I thought we got stuck. And they do damage if that hits. Holy cow. Oh, they... Yeah, that damages a lot. Oh, wow. For once, the AI did a good job. They made me miss. Or was it because I'm so bad? Let's get the high ground. Alright, nice. So yeah, all of these little tips and, like, not tips, but all of these situations that help people uh, get better get get better at finding a job is essentially what we want. Because like I said, at the end of the day, we're gonna have, it's gonna be a situation where it's gonna end up being, well,
Coordinates lead here?
we had
Is
jobs,
it?
but
Let
the
me get
young
a
people
closer
never
look.
wanted to take them. So now they've been all filled, and we could be looking at how do you say, unemployment, the unemployment rate skyrocketing. So we don't want that happening. Aside from that, we are in. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about this whole situation and how is the unemployment? How are jobs basically in you guys' country? If you're from another country, if you're watching this from another country, or if you're in the same country as me, what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below what exactly.
Fascinating. A conflux of non-baryonic streams going where? No. It's the Vex. Better find some cover.
Uh-oh. We should get the high ground, actually. They spawned a lot of Vex. The Vex are like robots. Oh, and they can regenerate. Nice. I don't have much to say. Like in the last video, I'm not that hyperactive. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I didn't have my coffee and oh, Minotaur. Do they all have the same guns? I feel like they do. Look, I feel like each enemy isn't very different from the other. They just have guns, and then that's it. They just essentially have the same guns, and then that's it. Oh, I don't want to be there. Uh-oh, I don't want to be there. I don't want to die. Let me restart this whole thing. So is this plot advancement or I don't know, because I know we're gonna get a cutscene after this. We're gonna get a long cutscene where we talk with the hunter lady. She's going to tell us the history of the Vex. But introducing a new enemy at this point, I don't think is a good thing. Especially this far in the game, because now we're like, okay, well, we're... Hobgoblin. Goblin. I love how their soft spot is on their chest and not their head. That's a good thing, because I'm more of a chest guy. If you've seen me shoot and you know how terrible of a shooter I am, you're gonna easily notice that I'm a terrible shooter Yeah, I'm a terrible shooter. I can't even shoot their chest, for that matter. Oh, there's another Minotaur. Oh. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Uh-oh. We don't have the high ground anymore. They're really easy to kill once you get that shield down. Ah, I missed. Boom! Wow, I can't believe that took a shot. We're done?
What are these things?
We're done?
Are there any still intact that I can analyze?
So yeah, I knew it. We're gonna get a cutscene. We're gonna get talked to by... This is Ishtar Academy on Venus. And like I was saying...
Fought.
Yeah, the hunter lady.
You're here.
That we saw on the moon is gonna talk to us. I don't know what she's gonna say to us.
Who are you?
This is Plot Advancement 101.
I don't even have time to explain.
And,
I don't have time to explain. I will. I know.
What are you doing? What are you talking? Can we get some
wasn't
questions
talking
and
to you,
answers?
right?
I'm a ghost, actually.
Many guardians fell. Strong ones. But you made it here. Yes, I'm listening.
And you essentially say that to every single guardian that plays this game.
Understood.
Because every single people that
You need my help, Guardian.
is in
that why you
the
brought us here?
overworld is a guardian.
They brought
So
us here.
they get to see and experience the same cutscene as us. And well, whoever played this
Evil
game
so
gets to
dark it
experience this
despises
game
other
and
evil.
have it the same as us. She said who the Vexes are?
No. I was not forged in light.
Robots
But I
weren't
believe
forged
where
in
our
light.
paths cross.
I have mostly questions about that race of robots. Where did they come from? What are they doing? How come they
Have you
can
heard of
be
the Black
guardians?
Garden?
Heard the legends?
The greatest threat to us all lies there. Where these
What
machines
threat?
are born.
So
Find the Black
essentially,
Rip out its heart. Only then will your traveler begin to heal.
Can you help
so then
us
the
find
traveler,
it?
so the
My
traveler,
path's my own. I can't.
so the traveler
The Black Garden.
can't begin to heal unless we destroy the Vex.
Ah, yes. The awoken.
So what are the Fallen
Out
doing
there
anyways
wavering
in that
between the light
case?
and the dark. Be taken, little light. Even if it's the wrong side. Too late returning. How many? Hold position, kill the engines, and don't let them find you.
Our race now, the race of our hero.
Can I just stay here with the
Um,
murderous robots?
No. Little light.
Little light.
Don't do that.
Little light. This game kind of cracks me up sometimes. I'm growing fond of it, actually. I'm growing very fond of this game, actually. Not because of the terrible AI, and not because of the terrible plot, but because sometimes you have these small jokes and interactions, like that one, that kind of make you go ha ha, and you kind of crack a smile. I know this is quite cringeworthy. This is incredibly cringeworthy. We can upgrade. We can actually see some of the upgrades. Cydonia. Oh, actually, we can upgrade our guy. Range and stability. Yeah, we get it. I'd rather gain some range. 50 attack, 50 attack. This needs to be decrypted. 59 armor, 42 defense, 59 defense. Let's do that. 57 defense. We haven't looked at our 87 defense. 33, 17, 42. 50, 50, 52. Okay, let's keep that. We got 52 here. 83. Nice. So we've managed to advance, and let's see what our Voidwalker ability. Training focused on all attributes. Nice. I love how we can recover so quickly that it's like holy cow. Because we can we recover a lot quicker than expected. That's what I love about the Voidwalker class. Let me see if we have anything left on the moon. No, we finished it completely. We have a few more quests to do on the moon. Do we have anything on Venus? No, actually it's 1 out of 5. 1 out of 5 out of Venus. The moon was what? What else do we have on Earth? 1 out of 5 golden chests. Okay. The last city, Earth. The reef, asteroid belt. There's this with the rootless queen. The asteroid belt. Level 10 story. There's another hub world that we get, but I will actually wait to the next video because we are I think we're running out of time now, and that's basically it. So if you guys enjoyed the video, we're gonna stop it here, guys. We've seen a cutscene. We did 2 quests, 1 on the moon, 1 on Venus, and we're gonna stop it here. So if you enjoyed the video, please remember to hit like, subscribe, and share. Any share, any like, any contribution essentially is appreciated. So without further ado, I will see you guys next time.